Everyone, we are now reaching the end of Unit 1 in ELA, which means we're going to go back over and talk about and think about all those amazing things we learned this unit. So let's talk about main idea. Remember everyone, main idea, it just means what something is mostly about, what a story is mostly about, what an article is mostly about. It's what something is mostly about, what the author's trying to say. And hints to find the main idea are usually to look at the title, to look at the pictures, to think about that first paragraph and that last paragraph in your story or article. So what something is mostly about. That's it. Remember we talked about sequencing too, and we drew our timeline, and we talked about the order in which things happen. Sometimes things happen in a very specific order, like when we get ready in the morning to go to school, or get ready for Zoom school. So, for instance, there are words that tell us when something's happening, like first, next, after, last, and finally. And these words help us remember what exactly and when exactly something's happening. Because sometimes things happen before other things happen, and sometimes things happen after. There's usually an order. That's all that means, a timeline. Things happen in a sequence. Let's talk about cause and effect. Some things have a cause and effect relationship. A cause is why something happened. If you eat a lot of candy, that would be the cause, and the effect, or what happened because of it, would be you have a big stomach ache because you ate too much candy. What happened? There are lots of different kinds of cause and effect relationships, but sometimes when we read, we might notice that certain things make other things happen. They have a cause and effect relationship. So remember, the cause is why did it happen, what caused it to happen, and the effect is what exactly happened because of it, like our stomach ache. We would feel very, very sick. That would be our cause. And our effect, that would be our effect, and our cause would be that we ate too much candy. Cause and effect. And finally, asking questions. We talked about just how important it is to ask questions while we read. And you know why it's so important? Because a good reader knows that a really good way to think about what's really happening in your story or your article is to ask questions. I wonder why this character thinks this way. I wonder what's going to happen next. I wonder why that dog is so mean. All these questions that we ask when we read really help us think about what's happening in a story. It prevents our brains from wandering off, because sometimes our brains wander off. So it is so important to ask questions while we read, so we can focus on the story or the article. Because in most of our English language arts tests, they are asking us questions about the story. So if we're already asking yourself questions while you read, you might already have those answers. So it's very important to ask ourselves questions while we read. Take a break sometimes. Go, am I sure I know what's happening? Very important. Those are our big ideas, our big things that we learned to do this unit in ELA. And you guys were amazing at them. And you guys were awesome. And I was so proud of you. So we have a quick little check and seesaw to complete, and then you are done for the day. So proud of you.